Guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to answer this question. People have been leaving me comments. People have been telling me this X5 back here, they're telling me that, at least my knowledge, the car's stock. You know, I bought it from a dealership somewhere in the Midwest, Minnesota. I've driven the car. It drives just like I would expect any other car to drive. This wind is crazy today. But people have been telling me, like, dude, your car, like from the acceleration from the videos, they're telling me it looks like it's tuned. It's got some power on it. It's hard to tell, but there's been some encounters I've had on the street that actually surprised me, because in theory, I should be not be ahead of these cars in these areas that are not in the country, because we shouldn't be doing this on the street. But yeah, I want to do. My buddy of mine. So a buddy of mine loaned me this Dragy, and I'm sure you know about Dragy, so I'm not going to go explain it. Basically, it's GPS and can calculate my speed and give me a measurement, accurate measurement. So I'm going to stick this on the car. We'll do ahead and go through tests, and we'll see. I'm going to do 0 to 60. I'm going to do quarter mile. And I want to sell this. They said it's a stock 50i. According to BMW, for 2014, 0 to 60 should be around the 4.9 range. I've seen car and driver test as high as 4.4, and I've seen the quarter mile at like 12.9 at 108 miles an hour or something. So if I'm doing those times, my car is stock. If it is a little faster, if it pulls a little harder, then we'll know. And like, let's put this to rest. All right, lads, let's get started. All right, so I'm using the radar detector this time. Bought this from a friend of mine. This is the Uniden R1. So long range detector, really good. Plug this in here, get this started. X-band, K-band, K-E-band, laser. Highway. So this is my first time using a good quality radar detector. I've had one in the past. It was an older one. I bought at Target. It was like a Cobra. I mean, this was like 12 years ago. I used that traveling, but then it just became obsolete pretty quickly. It was, it wasn't that expensive. And I felt like most officers use laser when they're doing the speed traps anyway. I mean, suddenly if I'm meeting someone, he may flick on his radar at the last minute, but he's not going to be driving down the road with his radar on, just waiting for a speeder to go by. Usually they have it in their like standby mode, or instant on, what they call it. So as soon as they see somebody, they'll wait last minute, they'll flip it on, and then now you're done. But benefit is, if he sees me down the road or something like that, and before I can identify him, if he can flick it on, I can hit the brakes or something like that, it'll help. Or if he's trying to radar somebody else, if they're doing any activity in the area, I should know about it. Basically, the advantage why I have it right now, because I'm in a kind of a rural area right now. So we'll see. The engine is getting warm at the temp right now. I'm going to go ahead and activate the Dragy, get it mounted on the car, and we'll get started. Sport Plus, Sport transmission. Okay. That was 0 to 60 in 5.1. Looks like the quarter mile was 13. that was just flooring it. That was no launch. I'm gonna try and get launch control and see if I can get that activated. So I stopped the camera. I ended up trying to see if I can activate launch control. I got the checker flag. Launch control was enabled and I ran it, and unfortunately I hate that I didn't have the run on the camera. I might pull off dash camera, but that run was a 12. It was a 12-second run, 12.5 at 111 miles an hour, and that was saying I was going slightly uphill. So it was actually pretty good. Pretty impressed. I'm not sure what a stock 50i. I don't think it trapped it high, to be honest with you. I thought they trapped like 108 miles an hour, but like I said, I was going a little bit uphill too. So I'm letting the transmission cool off, driving around a little bit. Otherwise, I can't get a launch control. Again, it won't give me one. So I had to like let it cool down, do a few miles, just regular driving, and then try again. And then this time I have it on camera because I want you guys to see. I want to let you guys know, hey, I'm not faking this. This is how quick my SUV is. It is not. I mean, I think 4.3. I don't know. I mean, I've seen other magazines get 4.4, but that quarter mile time, that 12.5. I mean, that's pretty impressive for something this big and heavy. I mean, it's almost kind of approaching a little bit of M3 territory. All right, Dragy's on. Let's go ahead and do it. Sport Plus. Traction control activated. That was 0 to 60, 4.2. Quarter mile, 12.5 again. Let's look at that. 12.5 at 112 miles an hour. All right, so there you have it. You saw it on video. I verified with the Dragy. Those were valid runs. I did 2 directions. One run, unfortunately, just it wasn't on camera, but I did, show that I did a run. One run was without launch control. With turbo lag, you can see it in the video from the time I throttle. There was just a lot of turbo lag, but that was a 5-second 0 to 60. That was with launch control, which I don't do. This is probably the third time that I've done launch control. I mean, I did one in my review and then these last 2 times. But those were like the low fours, 0 to 60. I was pretty impressed to see that. But like I said, that's what Car and Driver got. I believe Car and Driver tested a non-M Sport back in 2014. I don't know if they had launch control back then or if they used it, because I know my understanding was it only came on the M Sports. But their quarter mile time was a 12.8. And I can see with launch control being the 12.5. So, I mean, this car could be stock. It could be as stock as possible, and mine's just running as it should, with broken in miles. I don't know. You guys let me know what you're running in yours, and let me know in the comments what you think. I'm still gonna do some more digging. I personally feel that this is just how the 50i runs, because you saw what happened with just without launch control. It was just it was just a 5-second 0 to 60, and the quarter mile was a 13-second. So the launch just helps you get off the line faster. And so guys, let me know. Thanks for watching.